Hello everyone, today I am going to tell you a story called Ben Franklin and the Magic Squares. Once upon a time there was a man called Ben Franklin. He put his brain to good use. One time he jumped into a lake holding a kite. The kite flew a mile with Ben holding on tight. The same year, Ben Franklin wanted to swim faster than anyone, so he added the flippers to his hands and feet. They worked. Ben Franklin printed newspapers and put witty saying in his academics. When he was 36, Ben Franklin tied a key to a kite and flew in a thunderstorm. It was not a safe thing to do, but Ben Franklin did find out that lightning was made out of electricity. Ben Franklin also invented his Franklin stove. It burned less earth and it warmed houses more, and it warmed more than wooden stoves. People were amazed. Ben Franklin also helped create America's first library, America's first hospital, and America's first fire station. He also helped Thomas Jefferson write and rewrite the Declaration of Independence. Now you get that Ben Franklin was a super smart guy. You're ready for the story of Magic Squares. It all started in the middle of Ben Franklin's life. He became a clerk for the Pennsylvania Assembly. Assembly was a group of men who made laws for the colony of Pennsylvania. A clerk was a man who kept track of all the important discussions they made. Ben Franklin listened to the assemblymen. They argued and argued. They turned into night, but assemblymen still argued. So Ben Franklin decided to doodle. He doodled people, new inventions, and even a picture of his pet squirrel, Skug. The assemblymen were still arguing, so Ben decided to doodle a math puzzle. He put a different number in the square. Then he waited for an idea to pop in his mind. Suddenly, he found out that all the columns added up and there were 15. He wondered if you could make all the columns, rows, and diagonals all add up into 15. It would be more interesting than a math puzzle. It was a magic square. Ben Franklin arranged the numbers, sorted the numbers, and rearranged the numbers. Ben Franklin was thinking so hard about his math puzzle. He put a different number in the box again. This time, he added them all up. Even the diagonals added up to 15. He shouted, "I made a magic square." After Ben Franklin invented magic squares, he never doodled off at the assembly again. Instead, he doodled until the assemblyman finally made a discussion or had his own for them. Ben started printing his magic squares in his academics. People loved figuring out the magic answers, and they still do now. Thank you.